Hello, I'm Ellen Aiton from the Pacific Northwest National Lab. In this work, analyzing the robustness of neurolinguistic deception detection across domains, modalities, and languages, we investigate the robustness and generalizability of deceptive news models under various real-world settings. We begin by training 3 LSTM models on Twitter and Reddit news content separately and combined for the binary classification task of trustworthy versus deceptive news. We use pre-trained BERT embeddings that are fine-tuned during training and limit the input text to 100 words. Our models also rely on linguistic cues from the Linguistic Inquiry and Word Count and several bias and subjective dictionaries. We see improved performance from the combined model with diverse training data with an F1 score of 0.62. Interestingly, we find that the trustworthy class is overpredicted by the individual models when tested on out-of-domain data. Next, we analyze how the different modalities of text and images affect model performance. We perform our cross-modality experiments on only Twitter data over 3 tasks. The same binary classification as before, a multi-class classification of disinformation, propaganda, and trustworthy, and a 4-way classification of clickbait, conspiracy, hoax, and satire. In our experiments, we vary the pre-trained embedding strategies between BERT, Elmo, and GloVe and transform each image by passing it through the ResNet architecture and extracting the vector representation from the last layer. Again, we use the linguistic cues as additional features as described before. We also use the TensorFlow object detection package to identify objects in the images as a further enrichment. One important finding we see is that the best embedding method is task-specific, and note that the Elmo embeddings achieve the lowest error rate on the 4-way task. Finally, we consider the evaluation of languages beyond English for this task. We train a separate CNN model for each of the 5 languages and one joint all-language model using character embeddings. We have collected 500 tweets in each language for each of the 3 classes: clickbait, conspiracy, and propaganda, with the Russian language being the smallest set of 1,300 tweets instead of 1,500. The joint all-language model makes more errors on the propaganda class, and overall we find that a language-specific model is better. In the future, we would like to continue our exploration and analyze why high-confident or human-like errors occur. For example, the tweet shown in the bottom right-hand corner is a conspiracy tweet, but is misclassified with almost 93% confidence as clickbait. Thank you.